How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Happy holidays. Hope all is well and you're having a good December holiday season. Cheers to you and your families. So this is kind of an overdue video. I've gotten these books from Sequential Geek about, over a month ago. And I've been trying to put up a little something for them. It's an A-OK to both me and Big Elbow over on Big Elbow's channel. If you check out Lee, he's got some of the best videos. I like the way he puts it. He's primarily a reader, but he's also a collector, and the way he puts it, he's a real easygoing kind of speculator. He'll make some speculations, but he'll end up keeping the books or trading them in for more books. So that's my kind of collecting. So I might actually have a tail end of this video. I'm expecting a Kickstarter any day now for Princess Star Thief. So I might shoot this and then have a tail end of the video. Excuse me if I look a little tired. We were at Universal Studios yesterday. I'll show you. I got a couple of souvenirs. I got a nice Jaws mug, and my brother got me some of this Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's like butter candy. I haven't really tried it, but it comes in a cube like this, kind of cool. You know, I cut a little sliver, butterbeer candy. So if you'll excuse the long face, I'm actually doing well. I'm just a little tired from driving. We went to afterwards. We went to the Bicycle Club Casino just to get some soup. It was kind of the hour when everything else was closed except for the gaming establishment. So we went in there. Valet parking was real nice. We beelined it to a Phoenix Cafe, and we had some hot wonton soup. It was great. Excuse me one second. So I appreciate that everyone's really busy this time of the year doing our decorations, or we're bringing in out-of-towners, or we're out of town ourselves. Probably relying on a lot of caffeine to give us the steam to do some of the feats that we hope to be able to do this time of the year, to have a memorable season. So cheers to you for making the time. So these are all books that were sent to me and to be divvied up amongst myself and Lee. And there's also, I got a stack of stickers too. But here's the boy. I even made him a little section just because he sent so much stuff. Okay, let's get on. And Big Elbow's gonna let me know which ones he'd want. I think it's kind of obvious some of the ones that are meant for him. I rebag and boarded some of them just because I wanted to do a really good presentation, but this kind of reminds me of a Lee book right here, Big Elbow. There's Wolverine 67. I think it would really light this video up if I have my Christmas lights on, but they're activated with the clapper, and I don't want to wake everyone up. Here's This is definitely for Lee. He's been collecting these classically well done Marvel reprints. Here's Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man 158. Here's a nice cover for the Avengers 273. Here's an Alpha Flight 19, introducing the Talisman. Oh, excuse me. My nose. You would think we already had our Christmas tree up the way my allergies are flaring. But one thing cool is we might actually, one of these nights, go to Frankensons, which sounds kind of like a regular thing, but during the holiday season, they're open every day. Monday through Friday, they're open 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's the evening. And on the weekend, they're 9 to 5, I think. So it'd be kind of fun to go over there, like on some idle Monday night. The only problem is the vendors get a little high on their horse because it's the holidays, and they're not really flexible on negotiating because they know everyone's holiday shopping. Anyway, oh, here's another really nice 25th anniversary cover. It's for Alpha Flight 40. Yeah, keep a list, Lee. Big Elbow and I met only one time so far. And I figure when we meet up again, I'm going to have some stuff for him, not only for myself, but whatever he'd like from Sequential Geek. I beg your pardon. I took my allergy medicine, it hasn't kicked in yet. Here's the Ultimates, number 12. Oh, okay. Okay. The Authority, number 13. The Ultimates, 13. Sorry, so dark. Can you see Cap? This looks like something that either Lee or myself would like, just because it looks kind of underground. Copra, number 1, by Michael, by Michelle. I don't know. I've heard that name before. I can't pull it up out of my mind. That looks cool. Chopra. Okay, here's more of the Authority. Yeah. Here's issue 14. And if you'll excuse me, I already got these. It's not me putting dibs on them. That's just the boards I already had my station ID, if you will. Here's new X-Men 137. That's pretty cool. I have so much Morrison I need to read. I think this is an earmarked for a Big Elbow kind of book. Okay. This is definitely a big rig book because I have Curse of Spawn 9 and 10 and Sequential Geek knows I wanted to complete the set, so here's 11. Newsstand. Son Leslie really wants this one.
And if you guys have a problem with that, well, you can just fight me.
Yeah, I got the little trilogy now of the Angela appearances and Curse of Spawn. Get down. This is a big old goodie bag of stickers I'll save for last. Yeah, this looks like a Big Elbow book. Yeah, I would also enjoy it, but I think Lee's gonna want this one. Dark Fantasies, Mature Readers from 1994, and here's the foil cover. So maybe one each. We'll see. Here's a Zap Comics. I guess it's issue 10. It has some Pharaoh boobs on it, or Farah. Was that a big cat cover? I don't know. Here's a damn good Liefeld cover. I know All About Comics collects like these, like strangely good Liefeld covers. But it's Angela and Glory #1. It's from what's that place called? Half Off Books or something, or not Book Off, but maybe Book Off. I'm not sure. I have some Book Off books, and they have this. I think that Half Off Books also has this orange little top border. And this would be a good one for Lee because I have these. I never mind having doubles on Sam Keith, but this is book 4, which I know Elbow likes to start with book 1, typically, being a reader. But this is Batman the Max, Arkham Dreams #4. This is a nice land cover. A really nice Phoenix. X-Men Phoenix End Song #1 with the poster. This one can go either way. Except I know I know if I had this on my PC, I'm not that likely to read it, but I will admire the cover. But Elbow is very likely to read it. So, being a #1, I would lean this towards Elbow. I still like what Land did on the cover there. You throw up an hourglass figure on a cover, I kind of want it. I prioritize people who want to read them. This is cool. This is an EC sampler from a Free Comic Day in 2008. From Gemstone Publishing. Pretty sweet. This looks like a key of some sort. I forget what it might be. But it's a second print variant of Dark Avengers Dark Reign issue 4. Direct edition. Big Elbow's probably the biggest Captain America fan I know. So I'm almost certain this is for him. Unless he has it already. But it's the Remembrance 9/11 Captain America book from oh boy, this was less than a year after. October 02. There's a little head shop comic. Kelly Chronic Comics with an X. Hemp Father and the Hemp Family. The Messiah of Smoke, Naganooch. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. I know Elbow has been enjoying this dupe character created by oh man, who is it that Mike Allred works with periodically? I can't think of his name. So whoever wrote all that X-Force stuff that Allred did, but there's the Brotherhood 9. Here is the Ultimates 1. Yeah, I think all this Cap stuff is, I know who it's for. Yummy Fur. And I just realized a lot of these, like this indie stuff, that I get a kick out of reading, just because it's easy reads. I could actually read them and float them over to Lee. But here's Yummy Fur number 8. Weird little psychological indie comics, really cerebral. It doesn't even look plotted. A lot of times it'll look like a guy just sat down and started drawing and came up with the stories that went along, which are some of the coolest comics, really. I don't know how scripted R. Crumb's stuff was, but I would bargain that a lot of times some of his Mr. Natural was just a stream of consciousness that after he had experimented with a little LSD, he kind of just went on these mind trips. I'm sure really some of the more interesting experimental comics, right? Here's more Ultimates. Miller, Brian Hitch, number 2. Number 5. The Hulk Does Manhattan. Brian Hitch, Mark Miller, and Curry. Giant Man versus the Wasp. That's kind of cool. The Ultimates issue 6. Here's a Vision Comics and Oddities issue 1. Odd Mausoleum. And it comes with I think it's either one of those clear stickers for Windows, or maybe it's a tattoo. Yeah, it's probably a sticker. They wouldn't have a phone number on the tattoo. And here's a Cave Woman comic, Devin Massey. Which if Lee wants, he can just fight me. And here's the letter from Seek Geek, SEQ Geek. He drew me some provocatives for my PC, but that was probably my favorite cover. Yeah, it's beautiful. And here's Avengers ID. I'm not too sure. Rough cut. Anyway, that concludes the books. Let's look at these. What you really came here to see, the stickers. And there's some stuff in here that I don't know if it's for smoking or or if it's tattoos or if it's the kind of stuff you need to drink.
Into his eyes. Ships were made for sinking, whiskey made for drinking. If we were made of cellophane, we'd all get
Brother's
stinking.
gonna love. He's a big Doc Strange fan. But anyway, here's Woo. If you've been watching the She-Hulk series, you know that Woo's got a girl now. You watch.
What? I mean, he was like a son to him. It was so sad.
With her, and they drink vodka and yak milk together, and yeah, Woo's doing
so sad.
You just ruined it.
I cried for 3 days.
The only place is going to pay for this.
good. This is Stephen Strange sticker. Hope you don't mind, Lee. I'd like to give these Doc Strange stickers to my bro. Now, if you see any of these you think Warlock might
Alright guys, it's Warlock in the house with another video.
like, here's a nice Iron Man. I assume it's Iron Man. It might be I don't know which mark that is. It could be Mark Anthony for all I know. Okay, this is from Iron Man 2. I see a Mickey Rourke sticker. Sequential Geek knows we both share a fondness for 80s Mickey Rourke. He's even talked about one of his favorite movies is Rumblefish. With, what's his name? Motorcycle Boy. Rusty James. I'm almost certain this is War Machine. What's up? Focus. That's the head. That's the lasers. He's got his lasers. He's got his tasers.
Because I have my lasers. I have my tasers. I have my...
These are cool, man. These kind of like blacklight stickers. Kilgore Books, Denver, Colorado. Oh, sweet. That's a Josh Brolin.
I need for you to see this.
Cable sticker. Boop. An Infinity Saga sticker from the MCU. Here's an Iron Montoya. It's a pretty chill Iron Man. Another MCU. All including sticker. Who would like to see Jessica Alba brought back as Sue Storm? Oh man. Here's one. Only to read Gideon's Bible. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams. Still in the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill. She called herself Lil. And everyone knew her as Nancy. Some pretty cool Thanos stickers. I wish she could have wore the Thanos hat a little more. Yeah, just a bald dude in outer space. Fully. I don't know how they let this dude get all the stones. Everybody must get the stones. Wow, wow, wow. That's how I wake myself up. This is cool, man. So it's got Thanos on one half and then just everyone on the other half. It takes that many people to bring down one dude. That's gonna be my screen cap. It's like the you ever seen the album cover for Captain Beefheart's Trout Mask replica? Oh, cute Groot. That's Groot before his roots dropped. Oh man, it's a Black Phillip sticker. Cunt of Satan. At Visions, Comics, and Oddities. I'll take that. One for me, one for Lee. Hall of Justice. I bought it from H of H. Oh no, that's Hall of Heroes. Hall of Justice. HOJ. Hojo. Hoj. Business, Visions, and Oddities. Green Man Cannabis. I love to play some cannabis music, but I once shot an entire Batman Adventures video and I had the Cannabis album, what's his name, Rip the Jacker playing, and that is so copyrighted by Baby Grand Records that I got shut down the whole video. Usually they'll just mute the part that has the tune. They muted the whole damn video. They don't take any chances, man. There would be no ripping of the Jacker that video. Spider-Man. Here's a bookmark for Kilgore. I'll send that to Lee. I was all set to read the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And you ever clean a room and just lose something as a result? Something gets swallowed up? I can't find that book to save me life. So, Hall of Justice sticker for each. Mile High Comics sticker. It's pretty darn cute. Little woodchuck. More Visions and Oddities. My comic boxes look a little bit like Sequential Geeks, but not that much. Munchies, Juice Fruit Gummies. And Sleepy Time Gummies. More Black Phillip. This is a little like the way they used to seal envelopes with wax. A piece of that. Caviar. Oh, you know I want this one, man. You know I gotta have the voodoo donut sticker. That's cool. Thanks, man. Sorry it took me so long to do this, Sequential Geek. All C's Collectibles is pretty cool. I'll send that to Lee. Here's a Thor sticker. There's a Mile High Comics, so one for Lee. Oddities and Oracles, or Odyssey and Oracle. That's a album by the Zombies. This is Visions, Comics, and Oddities. CBR. CBR Kids. Okay, this looks like Ben Affleck Batman. Kilgore books. I don't know, but I really like this sticker. I'm gonna hold on to that one. More Visions. And this little thing came wrapped in some wax paper, so I'm not sure what this is. Oh, just some cards. Revival Press cards. Aw. I might hold on to these just because I know someone who loves raccoons. There was a raccoon on this one. It looks like Rigby, Trash Boat from Regular Show. Simple back. I coughed so hard I cracked my back into place. Okay, so that concludes the Sequential Geek box. Sequential Geek also included this Marvel Comics Presents 100 and Uncanny X-Men, Mr. Sinister, Ignite Inferno, as well as an Old Man Logan. And yeah, these just got set aside, but they were definitely included. And I'm gonna put Lee's stickers in a baggie. Ooh-wee.
At least
Zooey
it's not
mama.
an acid puddle. Oi, oi, oi! It is an acid puddle! Zooey mama! Zooey mama.
That was some merch, brother. You sent some stuff, see. And these are gonna be Lee's goodies, man. I'm gonna give them the Iron Mans, and I'm gonna keep the Woos. Got the Wu-Tang on the brain. For the MCs in any 52 states, I go Psycho Killer Norman Bates. Okay, and this will be, I'm gonna just give these to my brother, to tell you the truth. Give him the Woo. I know he's got to have that Woo. And I'm just gonna give him the Cable too. So I'm gonna keep these in the family. No one's getting rich off these stickers, Seek. Don't you worry, man. We're not gonna do any. And the only flippies I do in this house are the Jessica Alba episodes of Flipper. All right. All right. Okay, so may as well just do an hour-long video and show you the books that I bought myself. And I actually bought these. It's kind of funny. I have a little bit more of this butterbeer candy. I bought these because Sequential Geek told me that it was a pretty good run, but they kind of flubber laned the end of it. And I still wanted to read it because I've just been curious about this book for years. And what do I do when I'm curious about a book? You know what? I got kind of lazy. I should have really just kind of pieced this little collection together. But I just wanted to run. And the whole run's only like 15, at the most $30 for a really high grade one. I didn't need high grade. I got the run of Strike Force Morituri. I never know how to say that. Morituri? Was it like moratorium? Anyway. We Who Are About to Die. I scored issue 1 recently at the Near Mint Sunday. But there's 1. 2. 3. 'I don't think I'm going to be able to fit the Kickstarter stuff on here. I'll be in a separate video. One of my best friends, Comic Cryptic Castle Hills, he tells me that Kickstarter videos don't do well. That people aren't interested in seeing Kickstarter rewards, which kind of surprised me. I thought people would be all about that, but this is inked by Scott Williams. That's Jim Lee's go-to inker. Jim Lee can't ink to save his life. I know Big Elbow likes Jim Lee's inks, that's cool, but personally, I think what Jim Lee does with India ink is an atrocity.
I fucked up.
I kind of like some of the Death Blow stuff, but typically I believe Jim Lee should stick to pencils. But that is not to I'm not bagging on Big Lee's taste, man. I get it. When you like someone's inks, you just want them to always ink. Like when people ink over Barry Windsor Smith, they ought to be dragged out of the back room and shot. I don't think anyone, except for maybe Bob Layton, should ever ink Barry. Sometimes you can color Barry. Barry still colors his own stuff the best, but anyway, I digress. This is a great cover. Here's for Strike Force Morituri issue 8. I don't know. And I've done all the labels for these. I got them interlocked like Christmas decorations. This is what I do, people. When my final judgment is upon me and I'm asked, what did I bring more to the world than I took? Did I cherish my fellow man? I'm just gonna hold this up and say, well, I tried. These never hurt nobody. Label making never hurt nobody. Strike Force Morituri 9. Let's bang these out. Strike Force Morituri 10. So these are like 50 cents a book. Your Enemy. Earth Needs You. Look at this poop face. We Who Are About to Die. Issue 12. I don't know. This always appealed to me. Tell me if anyone remembers a YouTuber, comic book community guy named, and I know Sequential Geek hates that term, despises the term comic book community. But you remember Poet Skinny? This dude from Florida. He was a landscaper, and he loved to read Batman books. And he did all kinds of stuff. He dumpster dived. He traveled on Greyhound buses. He drank. Ultimately, he sold his whole collection, and he moved to Alaska and started doing videos about seasonal work. If you remember Poet Skinny, let me know. You'd have to go back to like 2011, 2012, class of 2011, 2012. And then I think he's just Tim Ward now, and he does like seasonal videos, or like how to make money kind of videos. Issue 13. He became a minimalist, and he sold his PC. Here's issue 14. Cool guy though. My brother follows him, and he just lets me know that Tim's alive and doing well. He left his Poet Skinny channel up though. If you ever wanted to see what he did, see what the old school guys did. 15. Most of the old school guys don't make videos anymore. What do you think is the average duration of a YouTube comic book uploader? Some of these, we're going to get to a point where these are going to be drawn by Portasio and still inked by Williams. Williams is an ill inker. He inked Del Keown's Pit. You got to be a bad dude to ink Pit and not mess it up. Because if you mess up Pit, you're just an asshole. Pit was awesome. Here's Strike Force Morituri 18. So yeah, I had a good day yesterday. I felt like looking at some books, putting my mug out there to the world. Bags and all, man. Christmas is my half birthday every year. I know I turn another half year older because I was born June 25th, so Christmas always 0.5s me. Yeah, this is a Magnolia cover, inked by Kevin Nowlands. Kevin Nowland. And this is what sequentially told me about these aliens with, I guess they're Nazis, but they have the balls on chin look. Balls on chin. Makes me think of Clerks 1. Poor Dante Hicks, man. Yeah. Those are scrotes, aren't they? From 1988. So this would be a different era of Strikeforce Mortuori, because, I mean, it's right up there. We are about to die. So this is issue 22. The alumni from the early issues by now have met their makers. American Safari. Not to be confused with American Sephardic. Sephardic. Boy, that looks a lot like Joe Kubert. Look at the way this native, the way his abs are inked with a real scratchy line. Looks like old Joe. I love how Big Elbow has a theory that there's a good Kubert son and a bad, well, not bad, but less good Kubert, and we never know if it's Andy or Adam. I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you. I know the guy who did Master Race with Azzarello and Big Frank. I know he's okay. But the guy who drew Wolverine back in the day, it's either the same guy or the bro. So I don't know who's better, man. I know they both went to their dad's school. It's 25. Still trying to eradicate the balls on chin guys. Here's some Bagley. Mark Bagley, not to be confused with baseball player Jeff Bagwell. Strikeforce Mortuori. 27. More Bagley. $28. So you're thinking, why did he get these? I don't know. You know, this is just kind of cool. Like, when you get 30 books in a row from an era of Marvel, you get to see kind of an age, you know. You get to see a phase, you get to see the ads.
But what were you thinking?
And when you look at all of them in order, you can see a succession of time. Isn't that why we love comics? They're periodical, the dated nature. Don't they record something? And I just like runs. I have an entire wall of books to prove that I like runs. So this is winding down. Strikeforce Mortuori is almost over. And then I bought this book because it's a book that's in one of my favorite movies. It's a Kevin Nowlands cover, but this is Wolverine 11, and significance of this is Jack Nicholson's character gives this book to Matt Damon. Gives this book to Matt Damon's character as a little kid in The Departed.
Couple half gallons of milk. You like bologna and cheese? Give him some cold cuts, bro. Some mayo in. You like comic books?
Brief appearance. And I have an affection for books that have appeared in movies or shows. I get a real kick out of that. So I like to always have a bongo book or two in my halls. And here is Bart Simpson 27. I specifically collect Bart Simpson books where he's reading comics. This was a good one. He's hiding in the brush, reading Radioactive Man. He's reading Radioactive Man issue 377. I got this because it reminds me of the four-color fossils, Groucho Orlov, and Hansi, Captain Strangelove, and Micah, Graphic Man, because they love this little character that Bart Simpson is paying homage to. Little devil character. Every now and then, I just need some McFarlane. I'm probably gonna skip Batman Spawn, just because I just love the Frank Miller one. I hope everyone enjoys it. I hope it's good. I think that might be a skip for me. However, I just wanted to get this old McFarlane. McFarlane on Wendigo and Wolverine. That's pretty great, right? And I never had this one. If you guys remember Joe Mad, Joe Majura, he's not remembered very favorably by a lot of X-Men fans because he's known as the butthole that tried to make X-Men into manga. But I liked him. I have his first professional work. It's in a Marvel Comics Presents. But I like his Red Monica character. It's kind of obvious. I'm gonna like Red Monica. But I flipped through this book, and Joe Mad he went into video game design, character design, and you can kind of just see that he, along with Trent Kanuga, they're just better off doing that, man. Make more money. Here's a book I haven't had in my collection since I was 12. I sold it to a kid at the drinking fountain when I was in junior high. I was in the 7th grade, 8th grade, something. But I needed to get this book back. Spider-Man vs. Wolverine. I just wanted a copy. I wanted to re-buy it. It's just a cool book. And there is a Savage panel where Wolverine's just he's contemplating whether or not he should sneak his claws straight into old Pete's cranium. Pete's cranium, dominium. And this looked cool. I like these books that comic writers will sometimes just put out about, they will put out about just the craft. They will do a book on writing, the effort it takes to write, And I have a lot of them from Alan Moore, but this is the first one I had by Neil Gaiman. And finally, I wanted to blast through this here run of Atari Force. Atari Force is a 1980s book. It's written by Jerry Conway, and it's drawn by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. 64-page special first hipped me to Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Not to be confused with the Spanish artist that did Vampirella, who also had a 3 or 4 name. But let's just blast through this Atari Force real quick. I heard this was also a good read, and I wanted to get these because it looked like something I'd kind of like a space team adventure. And it's I kind of got like an 80s Marvel run. This is a 80s DC run. I also wanted to get the run of ROM Space Knight, but it's really expensive because ROM was early 80s, and you have to go up against the Mattel people and the 80s Marvel people, and there was a lot of appearances by major Marvel ballers that makes it sought after. So I'm gonna pass on ROM until I know I really would like it, because that's a commitment, because that's at least going to be over 100 and maybe even close to 200 for that run. It's a lot of books. And ROM, I've heard is very, very good, but I don't know. Some people have a different taste of what very, very good is. So I have issue 1. I'm going to read that, and then maybe I'm going to see like if I can get the next 4 issues so I can read 1 through 5 and then just go from there. The way a sensible human being would do, instead of just going all in and finding out it's not for me, it's a piece of cheese. But anyway, here's Atari Force, and I know I'm gonna like this. It was Jerry Conway wrote it. It's issue 1, issue 2. This just looks like a lot of fun. A space romp. It almost has like a little bit of a Suicide vibe too. Like this would be the kind of thing that James Gunn would make really cool. It's issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, issue 6. We'll just blast through these real quick. Issue 7. These look cool. This looks really cool. This issue, that was 8, here's 9. Ooh. 10. Tenenbaum. 11. This is cool, man. I mean, we get so desensitized. We look at that and we just think, it's just a cover. But here we have a cover where this guy is pointing a laser taser at this young female's face, and we got to imagine what she's feeling. Never mind the sense of power and control and dominance this guy. What is this character experiencing? I think to effectively read comic covers, sometimes we got to go back to our senses and just think, let's have some empathy for this this young character. Because I would easily flip by this if I was just, you know, bin diving. But we have to think this is an impactful cover. It means something. There's something at stake. Whether this guy's just jacking off in outer space, that's his journey. Who is the Dark Destroyer? I don't know, but this guy's succumbing to something. Space nuts. Okay. So this is Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, assisted by Eduardo Barreto. Eduardo, I don't know if he might be from Barcelona. Here's issue 4. Oh, okay. This is when Mike Barron took over. And Eduardo Barreto just went by Ed Barrett. He's like, just call me Ed. Eduardo, do you have the pages done? Just call me Ed, asshole. Right. Mike Barron's good, man. I like Mike. He wrote Camelot 2000. All right, I didn't read it. I have it, but I didn't read it. Surely a man who read it would know if it's Camelot 2 or 3000. You got me. You called my bluff.
Camelot 3000. Yeah, bum.
You called my bluff with a pair of 2s. You win. Mike Barron and Eduardo Barreto. This is cool, man. Once again, she's in a bad situation. I gotta admit, like, the first time I felt bad for her, but now she's on this Starship Troopers bug planet. This dude's trying to save her, and these giant termites are going after her unmentionables. You just gotta kind of draw the line in the sand and say, I had so much sympathy for you in all your situations, but the dung beetle thing, I hope you live, but I'm not going on this emotional roller coaster with you. This guy looks scary. Taslings. This guy looks like some kind of a little dream nuisance. He's got that goblin sense of glee about him. Shoot, I better make sure I can upload this. Let's wrap it up. Pulling this dude's mustache.
You're blowing it. I had to pee for 45 minutes and I hate
Wrap
you.
it up, Rick. I might not even be able to edit this. It might be too big. 18. I beg your pardon. 19. Welcome home, Atari Force. 20. And here's a special. I think there was a couple of specials. I guess I only have one. Anyhow, any way you toss it, that was a great A-OK from Sequential Geek. And I thank you for watching. I thank you for following. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. I'll try to upload this before Christmas. Enjoy your loved ones, enjoy your friends, enjoy your feast and your endeavors, whatever they may be in the new year. Mr. Rigamortis 86, happy holidays. And thank you, Sequential Geek. Hit me up, Lee. Otherwise, I'm going to give you the ones I think you'd like. And give my bro the Woo sticker. and we're all gonna ride Crescent Fresh.